Wang's take on inflation is quite interesting. He anticipates that inflation will stabilize between 3 to 4% in the near term, after a period of what he calls transitory disinflation. However, he doesn't stop there. He also predicts a resurgence of inflation later in 2024, likely above 3%. What's driving this? Wang points to large deficit spending, which he views as inflationary over the long run. Moving on to interest rates, Wang has some bold predictions. He expects the Federal Reserve will cut rates at least 3 times in 2024. But that's not all. He also anticipates the 10-year Treasury yield to rise as term premiums widen due to high debt issuance. Interestingly, he believes the 2-year yield could still rise, even as the Federal Reserve cuts rates. When it comes to bonds, Wang has a clear stance. He forecasts that stocks will absolutely crush bonds in 2024, continuing the trend of stocks outperforming. He further sees large deficit spending as detrimental for the bond market in the long term. Now, let's talk about stocks. Wang is extremely bullish. He predicts stocks will outperform bonds in 2024 due to expansionary fiscal policy and deficit spending. In his words, deficit spending is tremendously bullish for the stock market. Moreover, he expects the draining of the Federal Reserve's reverse repo facility to provide a mild boost to financial assets. In essence, Joseph Wang is broadly bullish on stocks over bonds in 2024. He predicts a moderate resurgence in inflation, expects the Federal Reserve to cut rates modestly, and sees fiscal expansion as supportive of risk assets. However, he also warns that this could be detrimental to bonds over the long run. So what does all of this mean? It means that we are likely to see some significant changes in the financial landscape. It means that investors and economists alike will be watching these trends closely. And it means that understanding these predictions is key to navigating the financial year ahead. Inflation, interest rates, bonds, and stocks, 4 key areas, each with its own set of predictions and potential impacts. This is the future, according to Joseph Wang.